Hello and thanks for watching the Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. First, let's review the Chinese word we learned in our last episode. The pronunciation of this word is 仁. In ancient times, it was written like this. The left part symbolizes men, including the king and his people. The right part means equality, just like the equal sign does in mathematics, symbolizing that everyone is equal and this is the universal value. And so the basic meaning of this word 仁 is benevolence. This is how it is written today. 仁 is also the first virtue among the 5 constant virtues, which are regarded as the most important ones among traditional virtues of China. We will introduce the other 4 in the following episode. In the last episode, we discussed how teacher Confucius described a benevolent person. He said, 仁者仁也，亲亲为大。仁者仁也，亲亲为大。 Meaning, being benevolent means to love people. And the greatest benevolence is to love one's own parents. In today's episode, let's hear what teacher Mensha says. 恻隐之心，仁之端也。恻隐之心，仁之端也。恻, feeling anguish, feeling compassion. 隐, hidden. 恻隐, sympathy, compassion. 之 is an auxiliary word meaning of. 心, heart. 恻隐之心 is a 4-word Chinese idiom meaning a heart of compassion, a heart of sympathy. 仁 benevolence. 端 the beginning. 也 is an auxiliary word. Putting these together, teacher Mencius is saying that sympathy is the beginning of having a heart of benevolence. 恻隐之心，仁之端也. This saying reminds me of the story of the Good Samaritan, which you might be very familiar with in the Holy Bible. Jesus told this story in the book of Luke. He said that a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers, who stripped him and beat him and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance a priest was going down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. So likewise a Levite, a man who worked in the temple, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But the Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion. He went to him and bound up his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he set him on his own animal and brought him to an inn and took care of him. And the next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper, saying, "Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come back." What's benevolence? Teacher Mensha said that sympathy is the beginning of having a heart of benevolence. The Bible teaches that we should love our neighbor as ourselves. Let's review the Chinese saying of Mencius we learned today. 恻隐之心，仁之端也。恻隐之心，仁之端也。恻, feeling anguish, feeling compassion. 隐 hidden. 恻隐 sympathy or compassion. 之 is an auxiliary word meaning of. 心 heart. 恻隐之心 is a 4-word Chinese idiom meaning a heart of sympathy, a heart of compassion. 仁 benevolence. 端 the beginning. 也 is also an auxiliary word. Mencius is saying that sympathy is the beginning of having a heart of benevolence. Again, 恻隐之心，仁之端也。仁. And thanks for watching the Ancients Speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.